These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hey there, I'm Jane Caffrey with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. America votes. ABC15 is tracking results from our local elections. First off, it looks like the Kyrene School District approving the budget override continuation last night, with just under 60% of the vote being yes. This is to continue a voter-approved initiative to help generate money for maintenance and operating costs. The district also facing school closures, which are expected to be decided in the next few months. The Isaac School District approving both a bond proposal with nearly 63% of the vote and budget override with just over 63% of that vote. The district was called financially insolvent earlier this year. Our team following both districts for months as they face financial issues. For more election results, you can head over to abc15.com. We're getting an update from the Arizona Department of Economic Security as thousands of Arizonans are in limbo when it comes to SNAP benefits. They tell us that they've received guidance from the USDA to recalculate November benefits, giving households partial amounts. In a statement sent to the ABC15 newsroom, the agency says while households could get a maximum of 50% of expected benefits, the amount could be less if the household has any income. It's the latest increasing cost hitting your wallet. Almost all Arizonans with private insurance are seeing pricey plans as open enrollment is underway. The biggest hikes are hitting the 400,000 people who buy coverage through the Affordable Care Act marketplace. Some are seeing their premiums double because federal subsidies created during the pandemic have now expired. A local health insurance broker says even with the higher costs, Arizonans should try and lock in their plans now as they're offered, since plans can be changed later if Congress reinstates those subsidies.
We are enrolling people right now. The rules are in place. We have no clue what Congress may or may not do or when they may or may not do it. If a change comes, then we'll adjust it again because we can do it very easily.
Open enrollment for ACA plans are on healthcare.gov and they run through January 15th. The family of a Valley football coach who died earlier this year is now suing the behavioral health company and nurses they say gave him a deadly dose of someone else's medication. Back in September, 40-year-old Kyle Slade checked into Copper Springs East to get treatment for depression. The lawsuit alleges a temp nurse at the facility mistakenly gave Slade 90 milligrams of methadone, a powerful opioid meant for another patient, instead of his antidepressant. Slade left behind his wife and 4 children.
I've never seen my kids react in such a way that was so sad and so tragic. They love their dad. They adore their dad. And to see them hurting so badly just made me hurt even more.
The lawsuit alleges instead of quickly sending Slade to the emergency room to be treated, he was sent back to his room. He was only taken to the hospital hours after the nursing staff realized the fatal dose had been given, according to that suit. The family is seeking damages, and we did reach out to Copper Springs for comment. As of this newscast, we have not yet heard back. All right, check this out. The supermoon taking over the skies last night. Our Sweet James chopper capturing this video of the moon in the sky, and our photog team also capturing the moon this morning. A supermoon is when the moon is as close to the Earth as it can be. According to the Farmer's Almanac, November's supermoon marks a time when some of the first snow appears in the northern parts of the United States and Canada. And in case you missed this one, the next supermoon arrives in exactly 1 month on December 4th. This was the second supermoon of the year.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. We continue to see temperatures drop, and tomorrow down a couple more degrees. 86 in the forecast, still above normal by 5 degrees, but we are headed in the right direction as we head toward the end of the week. We're going to start the day in the 60s tomorrow, 62 at 6 a.m., 69 at 9 a.m., and 79 for your lunchtime forecast before those 80s take over. Do have a few clouds expected to move through early tomorrow morning. We should see some clearing here in the valley by about midday at least. A few high thin clouds still in the forecast farther up north throughout the afternoon, but no chances for rain. High pressure is still in control. This ridge of high pressure is moving on, but we've got another one building offshore that will warm temperatures back up a little bit toward the end of the weekend and start of next week. So back up into the upper 80s at that point before the next storm system takes aim. This one's going to be brewing offshore and could move in as we head toward about Wednesday or Thursday. No chances for rain yet in your 7-day forecast, but we'll keep tracking it for you as we get closer.